Okay, so the first two episodes of No Filter has been shot and edited, and they're ready to drop. I do want to say one thing. Like when I was talking to Craig, we had our conversation, and I was talking to my other person I had a conversation with. I sat down with Craig in a booth, so we was real close, and he had glasses on. So as I go on, bear with me. My angles and lighting will get better. But Craig had glasses on, so you'll be seeing the ring light, whatever, reflecting off his glasses. And I noticed it basically, after the conversation was over with. So bear with me. I will get better, but it's still a crispy ass video, and it still was a good conversation. So no filter, take off, baby. I want to say I'm grateful. I appreciate you sitting down and talking with me. Mr. I have here Craig Robinson. I'm gonna introduce you who you are to me. So I used to come here and eat as I think I was like 14, like 14, 15, 16 years old. Yep. Me and James Oden used to come in here about every morning, wherever it would eat.
Yep.
You used to let me get a tab. You used to didn't make me pay.
Yeah.
I eventually moved away, and I had a tab that I didn't pay.
Okay.
You posted it on the wall or on the window?
No.
It was a receipt. What can you tell the story or what happened or?
No, it just wasn't paid, so I just kept the ticket in my office for a couple weeks, and then I didn't think I was going to see you again.
Mm-hmm.
But lo and behold, we met up on Facebook here a 3 years ago, and,
mm-hmm.
and we talked about things, and there was no hard feelings or I just kind of look back through life is that we all make a mistake somewhere in life.
Yes, sir.
That we end up mentally regretting until it's made right.
Mm-hmm.
But it isn't something that
take your time.
You've got to be understanding, and even from when things like this happen,
mm-hmm.
we all learn from it.
Where were you born? Where are you from?
Waterloo, Iowa.
You from Waterloo?
Yeah.
You from Waterloo? Okay.
Waterloo, Iowa.
Okay.
My parents divorced when I was 10, and we ended up out in San Diego. And I came back here to live with my father when I was 17.
Okay.
So, I had a very, very rough upbringing, very rough, that a lot of people wouldn't understand. But like I said, when you can't let your ups and downs in life drag you down, and you have to be understanding with everybody and anybody.
Yes.
And try not to prejudge anybody. Things like this happen. But there's also people that'll come back to make things right. And just by us keeping in contact,
mm-hmm.
friends on Facebook and stuff,
mm-hmm.
I have to appreciate and respect that.
Mm-hmm.
Because I have to look at things at the way you feel, and obviously over all these years, that's bothered you.
Yes.
But I don't need it to bother you, because you know what? You're here. You're a man. You've notified me to make things right, and you apologize as if I'm not. It's only food.
Yeah.
I mean, I've given away thousands of meals in here free to people. Remember, I just did it yesterday. A homeless girl came in here with her service dog, and she had 37 cents to her name. But what do you do? It's only food. Nobody in this day and age should be walking around hungry.
No,
You know, maybe I look at this differently than a lot of other people. You know, I've had people come in before and eat, and they just kind of run out the door, but you never see them again. But you know, that's you know that's a totally different situation. Those people, I look at this. Those people there, if they would have just asked, or if they just said that they were hungry,
We gave it.
I'd have given them something.
Yeah.
I mean, that's just how we are.
Yeah.
You know, and like you can't go through life holding grudges or have hatred in your heart. You know, it's just life is too short for all this. But like I said, it's only food. You know, some people look at me is that I'm looking at everything wrong, but I'm not.
What do you mean? Everybody.
Well, there's a lot of people that Craig, you shouldn't be doing this. You shouldn't be giving this away or giving that away. But again, it's only food.
Yes.
You know, I've been accused of being too big-hearted, but I'm not going to change. You know, I mean, I'm just not.
Yes.
You know,
How long has Dudas? If you open?
We've been here 22 years.
Are you originally first, or did you begin with Dudas, or was somebody else here before? Or
Yeah, this has been a restaurant since 1948.
Okay.
But we've been here 22 years, and we had the Cottage Cafe in Gilman. It's about 18 miles south of here. We had that restaurant for 19 years.
Okay.
But you know what? It's
So this is always where you've been into, like you've been doing
no.
this business.
We came up with this name.
Okay.
You know, it's been back in the 70s. It was Benny's Harmony Cafe, and then it was Mary Lou's, and then it was Hildy's, and then it was Monica's Soup on the Loop.
I like that. Monica's Soup.
But we've been here longer than all these other guys.
Yes.
You know, 95% of the time here we enjoy what we do. You get to meet a lot of new people, make a lot of new friends.
And you're younger in the when you first began here in Dudas, were there a lot of me coming in here? A lot of back in the days were a lot of black folks coming into Dudas, or
There still are.
We're coming. We come here.
Oh yes.
Okay.
Oh yes.
That is. I'll agree. Yeah.
Yes. The thing is, you know what? Everything that's gone on, especially over the last 20 years, a lot of people they don't understand is that we're all in this together.
Yes.
There's too much. I don't like the political game. I can't stand the prejudice. I have absolutely no time for that. None. We're all in this together, and I just wish mankind understood that. There is no white, there is no black, there is no yellow. We're all human beings here.
Yeah.
You know, it's just, I don't know. I've always kind of gone by, we have a sign on our front door, is that we're all family here. And that's the way it is, and that's the way it's always going to be. You know, as long as we're here. You can't go through life holding grudges or having a heart full of hatred. You know, like I said again, we're here to help everybody.
Do you have children?
I have 4 boys and 2 girls and 13 grandkids.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And they already here in Marshtown?
Our family's been busy.
Okay. Hey, man.
Okay.
I can relate.
Yeah.
Okay. So, and your wife has been, how long you and your wife been married?
Ooh. 42 years.
Ooh, congratulations.
Yeah.
That is, and
Yeah.
she's been here with you at Dudas.
Yeah,
at the
yeah,
beginning?
we work here 7 days a week.
And I see that you do. I've never came in here and I've not seen you want to take my order. I mean, I see other people. Like I see people here that's out working, but I've always seen you on the floor myself. Like,
Yes.
why do you do that? Or
Why do I do that?
yes,
Because I like meeting new people. I'm a people person.
yeah,
I can sit down and I can talk with any about I can talk to anybody about anything and everything.
yes,
And you've got to be in your conversations. You've got to be down to earth, or should I say, real, real, and open. It's very, very rare to where you have somebody that you can actually sit down and open up to.
yes.
And a lot of people they don't understand having a friendship like that, being able to spill your guts and talk about anything and everything, because most people just aren't willing to do it.
No.
And it's sad to me is that some people can go an entire lifetime and not have somebody
To talk to.
that close to talk to. But I also know that over time, a lot of things have changed, and it's not for the good. It's not, and that's really sad. I'm 64 years old now. My wife is 65, but
Well, with this, so I want to go out, have conversation with people, and show it's more of like the people can see that I can speak to anyone. I know a lot of people, and this is keeping people. This is going to keep us connection between human beings. Like, so because right now we're going away from that. Like, eventually, we're going to be in a room isolated, and we're going to be communicating with something on our head, and we're talking through AI. I think this is a way where I can come down. I want to come down and sit with you, like talk to you, and let the world see. Hey, this is the people. This is what I mean. I moved to Marshall, Iowa when I was 14 years old. I'm from Toledo, Ohio. It's not the same there. People don't get along. When I moved here, I met some real bad folks.
yes,
Different colors on it, white, black,
yes,
Hispanic. And then I met some of the best folks. Some people some of my best friends are white.
yes,
I got my second mother is
Yes.
white. Yeah, like
Yes.
that's I don't. But it took me to move around to
Yes.
see, to go to different aspects. Back at home, people don't think that. Back at somewhere else where I'm from, they might think that white people is just all the same, or they might then here might think black people are just all the same somewhere else, but not knowing that it took me to move around in my life to recognize, oh, you just a person. I had my dad. I have a saying that my dad. It's like my dad telling me that my dad builds a car one day, and this is a scenario, and he builds a car and he tells me, hey, this is the only way you can build this car. You can't. This is the fastest way it goes out, and I go out there in the world one day and I see that, hey, the guy's building a car. He does it different than my dad does. They go the same speed. They just look different. Where they drive the same. Go to another guy. He builds his car a little different. He has a little flat bed on it, but they go the same as my dad. And I had to go back home and tell my father, they make vehicles out there too. They just like you do, right? Like this, your vehicle is not the best. Vehicle. Man, they can do it just as, and we all moving and all driving. So don't think that. So my thing is that I try, like you said, try to stay open. I love talking to people, like you said, a people person, and I've been waiting to get you right. I'm waiting to get you in front of this camera for a long time.
I know, yeah.
I'm grateful. I'm glad. You helped me. You don't even know it, but like you're a part of my life. You helped me become the man that I become.
Yeah, like I said, we all have our own little mistakes that we've made in life.
Mm-hmm.
But it's as long as we correct those, we'll always make some kind of a mistake in life because we're all human.
Yes. Yeah. Right.
But a lot of people, they have to learn how to forgive. Forget and forgive. I mean, but like I said, I've never, when this first happened, I was kind of like, what the hell?
Mhm.
But I just said, well, you know what? It is what it is, and you just got to say, hey, you know. But to me, there's so many people in life that have done wrong in one way or another. It'll always stick in their head.
Yes.
And the thing is that I've heard it before, to where if somebody would do somebody wrong, and if you would see this person out in public, and you make that eye contact, that what they're going to be thinking right away.
Mhm.
Oh my, that's that guy that I beat up or whatever a few years back, or I did something to him that I shouldn't have done.
Yes.
But it's all you've got to do something to make things right, and to get it out of your head and stuff. And you reached out to me a few years back. We're friends on Facebook, even though you've moved out of state.
Mhm.
But you know what? Being in business, it's these kind of moments here. I mean, I'm sure that maybe it was a little bit hard for you to come in the door.
Mhm.
It wasn't.
No, not now. Since I've talked to you, it would have
Right.
been if I didn't reach out to
Right.
you, it would have been hard.
Right.
Yeah.
But you know what the thing is that that's understanding, because what that's showing me is you have true, sincere feelings.
Mhm.
Some people out there, they just flat out won't care.
Yeah. I don't like
But
that.
you know what? You can't live like that. The thing is, you have all the stuff that you post on Facebook. I've always read it.
Mm-hmm. I don't stand by that.
With the rapping and all, everything that you do,
Mhm.
and some of the food,
I love food. Yeah.
but the food post and
Yes.
stuff.
Mhm.
Some of those, somebody needs to invent a scratch and sniff screen.
Yes. Yeah.
I think I might have posted that a couple times to you.
My grandma thinks I'm cooking all that.
Oh, you're not? You're not?
Oh no, I'm not. That's
No.
that's going out in a
No.
restaurant.
But like I said, I look at all that stuff, and the
Mhm.
thing is, you've come a long way.
Mhm.
You've come a long, long way, and the thing is, you should be walking around with your head up real high. The thing is that you go through life making other people. You want other people to be proud of you.
Mhm.
But the number one
yourself
person, number one person, yeah, that's right. The number one person in life that you need to make proud is yourself.
Yes.
Because the only person in life that's going to make you happy is you. There is nobody else.
No.
I mean, you can have the wife, your girlfriend, or your kids will always give you some kind of happiness.
Yes.
But
Awesome.
when you can be proud of yourself, that's a special happiness. But it just, like I said, you've come a long way. You're a good young man.
Mhm.
You just can't let. I mean, you came back here to try to make things right, and you didn't really need to do that. But I'm glad that you did.
I did. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Because you don't know how much I actually think about, like, I go through life. I mean, no matter, but you don't know that this was something that molded me, like that. Hey, now I carry myself as that. Hey, you don't fuck people over.
No.
Like, you stand on your word. Whatever you say you're gonna do,
Right.
you do that, and have the best intentions. I've been a knucklehead. I did shit back then, but now I don't.
Well,
I wouldn't
I've
take a
been
quarter
there.
for nobody.
I've been there. I've been there, but there's a point in time in life where you got to grow up and learn from your mistakes.
Mhm.
take on responsibility. I know people my age or even older than me that they don't take on any kind of responsibility, and that's just because they don't care, because they don't care about themselves. A lot of people at times they'll razz me and that I shouldn't be saying some of the stuff that I say. But you'd be surprised in life at how many people they'll just tell me the truth. Tell me the truth.
Exactly.
But they don't want to hear the truth. Once you tell them the truth, then you're the asshole for telling the truth. That's why I say, that you got to try to be as real as you can in life, and not trying to sugarcoat anything or spread bullshit. The thing is that a lot of times you got to tell people what they don't want to hear.
Yeah. Yeah.
But as long as you know that you're telling them the truth in your heart, you can live with yourself. Like I said, they may end up walking away being pissed. But the thing is, as long as you know that you told them the truth, and usually they're gonna walk away pissed because they know the truth themselves. But like I said, it's just a lot of this stuff. Life is just too short with a lot of that stuff. Like I said, I try to do a lot for people because it also makes me it makes my heart happy.
Good.
People can do whatever they want to do, but if I can do one or two good deeds a day, I do it, because like I said, there's too many people out there struggling right now. Some of them, I know that some of them, they choose to be in that position, but there's a lot that don't. There's nothing that they can do about it. But like I said, as long as we're here in this business, if somebody walks in here and I know that they're hurting.
What's something about Mr. Robson, Craig Robson, that nobody knows about you, that you would like people to know?
That I have a lot of true love for a lot of people. I would like to be well liked by everybody, but I know I'm not. But you know what? When I can go to bed at night and put my head on that pillow, and know that I did a couple good things during the day to try to cheer somebody up or be there for somebody in any way, I can live with myself. Like I said, I spent too many years of my life trying to make everybody happy. Okay? But I also know there's sometimes you got to put the brakes on and make yourself happy.
Yes, I agree.
Altogether, we're on 46 years of doing this. But there's a point in time to where you've got to take the time to make yourself happy.
Yes.
If you aren't happy, you're not going to make anybody else happy.
No. You're miserable yourself.
So, but we've enjoyed doing this business. There's some people that are trying to they try to put a little bit of a guilt trip on us about closing up. But
what you mean by guilt trip?
Well, they'll tell us things like, well, what about the customers that have patronized you all these years? But you try to tell them that, hey, we're tired.
Yes. Yeah.
We've been at this all these years. We're tired. We just want to retire. But again, we get back to people. A lot of people now. It's just it's all about them.
Mm-hmm. Yes. Yeah. That's where we live in now. Yeah.
It's all about them. It's I don't give a damn if you guys are tired.
keep I want you to be open. I want you guys
I
to be
know,
there.
I know. Or it's like we just went through a blizzard here 3 weeks ago. We couldn't even get out of our driveway, and we had 3 or 4 people call our house screaming at us that we weren't here at the restaurant. We live 18 miles from here. So I just said, I said, send me a helicopter. I'll come in.
People were calling the house saying,
They were calling my house.
Why aren't you here? Why aren't Dudas open?
Yeah.
Not are you okay? Not as how is it?
No. They'll say, and one of them gave us a line is, well, Craig, you got to understand, if you aren't here for the customer won't be here for you. And we've always been here for our customers. There's been times where over the winter we slept on the floor
to make sure
that we were here the next day for our customers.
Okay.
Well, all this, we've always gone above and beyond for all the customers. Like I said, everybody that comes in here, we're all one big happy family. And with some of these people, when they walk in the door, if they don't want to be part of the family here, that's their loss.
Yeah.
Like I said, I don't care what the color of your skin is, whether you're broke, if you're rich, or whatever. If you don't want to be part of the family here, don't come in.
That's how.
I mean,
if you don't like it, don't come around. Whatever you're not. Yeah.
That's right.
Exactly.
That's right. And like I said, there's nothing professional about this place. I mean, we're not wearing dress shirts and ties. You can see how we're dressed, and hell, I'm wearing shorts. In the dead of winter. But we do here what
he is.
We do here what we do. I mean, we have to keep ourselves comfortable in here. We're not here to try to impress anybody. But I'm sure that with you sitting here this morning, you've noticed that over these years, we've built up one hell of a good business.
Yes.
And the thing is, like I said, we don't do everything perfect here, but we do. We do what works.
And it's you.
Yeah.
Good at the food is good, and the house is here. But when you got somebody like you, here with it, it makes it a place that you I'll rather prefer here than going somewhere else where I'm not comfortable with.
Right. I've had countless people come in and tell me, Craig, you are this business.
Yes, I agree.
Okay,
I agree
that you are this business. I don't want it to be. I never asked for it to be that way. Stuff like that it just happens. But I don't want when the day comes to where we aren't here anymore. I don't want the people to stop coming because of the way this business has been built over the years. The new couple that's coming in here, everybody needs to give them a chance. I mean, I'm still going to be coming around periodically, but I won't be here every single day.
Is it going to be Dudas still?
What's that?
Is it going to be Dudas still?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. The food and everything, it's still going to stay the same.
Okay.
But whenever there's a transition period, there's always a little bit of a rocky road.
Pushback over there.
Just like when we first got in here 22 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
You were
the new guy.
Yeah, it was real rocky, and it was kind of shaky because we were the new guy on the block.
Mm-hmm.
But now it's time for us to be, I'll say, put out to pasture.
Okay.
So we can rest up. Because like I said, the last thing we want to do is we don't want to die in here.
Yeah.
It's just that I used to wear a Fitbit.
What's a Fitbit?
The watch.
Okay.
You show your steps every day.
Oh, okay.
But when you're putting on 27 and 28,000 steps in about a 6-hour period, and I'm 64 years old, That's a lot of.
lot of steps.
You know, that's a little over 7 miles of back and forth just in this building every single day.
7 miles.
Yeah.
That's a lot. Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's a little over 7 miles.
Yeah, you moving.
Yeah.
So
Yep.
then you put your time in. Now you feel that it's time.
It's time to start spending some of that money that we've saved.
Go. What your bucket list? I mean, what do you want to do? What do you want to do after this?
We're just we'll probably go out to visit my mother out in San Diego. My sisters. We usually go out there every year around Christmas for 2 weeks.
Mm-hmm.
It's just to get away and to break the monotony.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so we can clear our heads. And everybody needs to have a break. And the thing is, our customers encourage us to do this, just to leave, to get away. The first time that we did this, we left. It was about 10 years ago. I was worried about the customers not coming back.
Why was that?
Because people are creatures of habit.
True. Yes.
Once they start going somewhere else, that's where they're going to go.
Yeah.
But you know what? We get back, our first day open back up, everybody's back. Some people may not like that we're gone for 2 weeks, but I just figured, oh well.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like I said, most of the customers encourage it. At times, we can be gone for a week, and I'll feel bad about not being open. But you've got to learn how to just kind of for your own sanity. You've got to learn how to temporarily just kind of forget about the place.
You have to.
Like I said, there's going to be a lot of things that I'm going to miss about this.
You did so much for others. It's time for you
Yes,
to do it for you.
yeah. But there's going to be some things that I don't miss. You know, it's just that the thing is, we have 6 kids that were more or less deprived of a childhood because we were always working to make sure that they were fed and had clothing on their back, a roof over their head. A couple of them wanted to go to college, so they just basically had to go out and do their own little thing.
Mm-hmm. Figure it out. Yeah.
You know, like I said, we can look back on a lot of this with some regrets, but everybody in life has some regrets. That's all part of life. Yep.
Well, I appreciate. You sitting down and talking with me. Hopefully, we can get together. Soon. Do you have any? Do you want to travel? You want to, besides San Diego, any other places you want to go, or you want to see? You want to get out this country, or no?
How about Ohio?
Go. That's good. Go ahead. What part of Ohio you want to see? Like, I'll be over here. Where in Ohio do you want to go? Cedar Point. That's probably, you've ever been to Cedar Point?
No.
You ever heard of Cedar Point?
No.
Cedar Point is like a better Adventureland times 20.
Okay.
Like a Disney World. Like it's in Ohio. It's where you go. So you go to Cedar Point, or you go down to Disney World or Disneyland. Or Worlds of Fun, Universal Studios.
Yes.
Cedar Point is right. So that's
okay.
That's where you.
You see, right now, Mom, we don't really ever get out of Iowa. The only time we're out of Iowa,
in San Diego,
is right around Christmas.
Okay.
We hop on a jet. We fly first class out to San Diego.
Okay.
Some people go first class. Hey, you're on vacation.
It's nice. Yeah, like this.
You know, it's time for a treat.
Yeah. Yes. You know? Exactly.
Well, like I said, I'm just hoping that when our last day comes, I'm hoping there's a lot of treats.
Mm-hmm.
So like I said, nobody knows how much longer you're gonna be around.
I could be gone tomorrow.
You know, the thing is, I see a lot of my friends just keeling over and just dropping dead. I mean, I'm still in pretty good shape, but it's just with all the exercise, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth.
Mm-hmm.
But once I retire, I'm gonna have to find something to do.
You gotta stay active.
You know, I'm gonna have to find something to do to stay active. I'm not gonna sit back and worry about money and this and that, because like I said, we've saved over the years, but also too many people put too much of a value
On money. Yeah,
on money.
Exactly. Yeah.
You know, when you're gone, you ain't taking that shit with you.
No.
You know,
And just because you done left it, you can leave that shit for your kids too. If they don't know what they're doing with the money, she gonna have with that money. I mean, like if so, you.
I know.
I
know.
You know, it don't matter.
But like I said, you know, I just, you know, I'll always care. I'll always care about this place.
Mm-hmm. I mean, as you
But
should.
but you have to know. But you have to know when to draw a line.
I agree.
You know, like I said, we've met a lot of good people here that I'm truly gonna miss. But again, I don't want to say, you know, you got to face reality of this. You can go through life and find yourself caring more about a lot of people.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of people that will really never care about you
As much as you care about.
as much as you care about them.
Yeah.
That's all part of life.
All part
You know,
of
the thing is, that's why there's times like on Facebook, like with you. I read everything that you put on there.
Mm-hmm.
I read a lot of things on there that all my friends put on there too.
Mm-hmm.
But it's kind of very rare that I'll ever respond to anything. Because a lot of times people, they take it the wrong way.
Oh, what you respond? What you saying to
They
them?
take it the wrong way. You know, ever since we've been doing this, when the women come in, I've always, good morning, honey.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, sweetheart, have a good day. You know, or just something. It's something to try to cheer people up a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
And then sometimes they'll say, "You're calling my wife, sweetheart or honey or whatever," and it's like, you know, you don't mean anything by it.
No. Yeah.
You know,
Mm-hmm.
that's just who I am. You know.
Are these the people that been here before? I mean, like, yeah, people who were come here or
Oh yeah. Well, no. People that are always in here,
yeah.
they just kind of blow it off. I mean, hell, there's guys that come in here. I call them sweetheart.
Yeah, I mean,
But
but if I know, I'm like, oh, that's Craig. Yeah, I'm like, yeah, he's going to joke with you, going, yeah,
Yeah, but it's just, you know. But like I said, there's it's just time for us to go to pass the torch.
to the next. Yeah, it's no time for you to your next chapter.
Yeah, and like I said, as far as being in the restaurant business, we have nothing to prove to anybody.
No.
You know, like I said, we've done this all our life, and whether I want to or not, it's time. It's time to say bye bye.
Yes, and I hope. I think you deserve it. I hope you go out there and you find something else now. And then you get the next chapter. Basically,
Right.
It begins now.
Right.
I want to tell you thank you. You don't know what the guy that I moved away. Things I do in life is because you are part of that.
Yeah.
So you're in my head when I'm making decisions and other things. Or this with Craig. I mean, like what kind of person am I? Like them people stick in my head and the way I do the things I do. So I'm here today to tell you that. Thank you.
Yeah. You're my man. You're the man.
Thank you.
All right.
Thank you.
All right, bud.
I ain't worried about no nigga, man. I'm tryna get my shit straight. I got what she need. I give a dick. Then my mixtape 0 to 100. I go in like I'm Drake. Ain't got time for the fake. Too many problems on my plate.
Yo, what's good with it? It's TA, and I'm letting you know that you can come check me out on my YouTube page, T.A, or you can come check me out on WBR, We Black Radio. Tune in, No Filter Podcast. Let's go, baby.
Perfect.